Freddie, hey, this is the heavyweight champ WBC. You're watching Dontaesboxingnation.
Dontaesboxingnation, what's going on, guys? You know, trainer Freddie Roach, he may go down as one of the most controversial boxing trainers in the sport of boxing, but at the same time, I'll tell you this man is a reporter's dream. Because every time this man opens his mouth, he is leaking some very informative information that you normally don't hear other boxing trainers or even boxers mention. So once again, from the perspective of a reporter, it's really good to have someone like Freddie Roach who is willing to often spill the beans and does it so casually he doesn't even think about it. It just comes out, right? So anyway, Freddie Roach, he did a recent interview with Radio Raheem, and in that interview, he was basically responding to a question regarding Pacquiao's willingness to face Amir Khan anywhere, because if you guys don't know, Manny Pacquiao recently said, "I'll fight Amir Khan in the UK, I'll fight him anywhere," right? Well, Freddie Roach basically responded by saying, quote, "Who cares about Amir Khan? Pacquiao knocked him out in the gym. It's no big fight. He had Amir down at least 4 times." End quote. Now, for some of you guys who don't know, Amir Khan, he trained with Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach for some years. And then eventually, he left Freddie Roach and he hired Virgil Hunter. And Amir Khan, he's a lot like Freddie Roach when it comes to talking to the media. He has loose lips, right? So when the media asked Amir Khan, why the change of trainers? Why did you leave Freddie Roach and go to Virgil Hunter? Amir Khan basically said it's because Freddie Roach doesn't really teach people how to use defense. He's mainly good for offense only, okay? So I'm sure Amir Khan criticizing Freddie Roach's training skills had a lot to do with Freddie Roach spilling the beans and revealing Amir Khan being knocked out in sparring. Now, if you ask me if I believe it, yeah, I believe it. I definitely believe it. I mean, it's sparring, and we already know Amir Khan is not known for having some rock-solid chin, okay? But the next question that I would have is, did Amir Khan ever drop Manny Pacquiao? Did he ever hurt and stagger Manny Pacquiao? Now, it was a while ago, but I don't remember if it was Freddie Roach that said it. It was someone who said it. But I believe that Amir Khan, according to either Freddie Roach or someone else, actually did hurt or stagger Manny Pacquiao in some of the sparring sessions. But anyway, you know, when I talk to Amir Khan, it'll be interesting to see what he says about what happened in sparring now, since he hears that Freddie Roach is doing a tell-all when it comes to the sparring. Now, going back to Freddie Roach's comments about Amir Khan, another thing that stood out is when he said that an Amir Khan fight, it's not a big fight. See, this is the type of ridiculous rhetoric that makes Freddie Roach look like a huge hypocrite. He has a lot in common with Bob Arum if you really think about it. He likes to kick those rocks in different directions when it comes to fans' perception. He knows that they'll believe whatever he says, right? Pretty much, it's the same thing that Bob Arum does. Now, what's so ridiculous about Freddie saying that this is not a big fight is, you mean to tell me you were okay with Manny Pacquiao fighting Chris Algieri? Are you seriously telling me that you believe Chris Algieri is a big fight and Pacquiao versus Amir Khan would not have been a big fight? It sounds ridiculous. It sounds absolutely ridiculous. We all know that the fact that Amir Khan had worked with Freddie Roach, the fact that they were both on 24/7 sparring each other, okay? The fact that Amir Khan has a built-in UK fan base. On top of that, he is very popular in the States. Skill-wise, he has almost the same type of hand speed that Manny Pacquiao does. He has a height, a reach advantage over Manny Pacquiao. He has great foot movement, amateur pedigree. I refuse to believe that Freddie Roach is that dumb Freddie Roach even knows that Pacquiao versus Amir Khan would have been a much bigger fight than Pacquiao versus Chris Algieri. On top of everything I said, Amir Khan is a welterweight. Okay? He was always, even when Amir Khan was fighting at 140, he was always a natural welterweight. Just like De La Hoya was a real welterweight even when he was fighting at 130. What I'm basically saying is, fighters like Oscar De La Hoya, Amir Khan, you could tell even back then, they had the type of body to where you knew they would grow into a junior welterweight or a welterweight with no problems. So anyway, it's very interesting news. I still don't understand why Manny Pacquiao is all over the place. 1 minute he's saying he's moving down to 140, and he may even try to go all the way down to 135. Then he turns around and he says, I'll fight Amir Khan any place, anytime. Matter of fact, he even said, I'm not ducking anyone. I'll fight anyone, right? It doesn't make sense. You claim you'll fight anyone, but then you fought no one in your own division that you were campaigning at, okay? I don't care what anyone says when it comes to Manny Pacquiao fans saying, oh, you know, Manny is not really a 147-pounder. Well, please explain to me how come he's been campaigning there for so long. And then he even went up to fight someone at 154, okay? Now, I'm not saying he should be fighting people at 154, but the point that I'm making is if you're fighting guys at 154, clearly you can continue to fight at 147. I told you guys already, the reason why Manny Pacquiao moved down in weight is because he got rocked by a shot against Tim Bradley. And Tim Bradley is not known for his power. Once they got rocked by that shot, and once they realized they weren't knocking out anyone anymore, they felt they needed an advantage. An advantage is fighting smaller fighters, right? So we'll see this weekend if that advantage worked. That's all I got. I'm on to the next one.